Yo, what is up guys? My name is Clanworld and today I'll be doing another Clash Royale video, and as you can see I just unlocked the Lumberjack from a free chest, and I'm going to go up and open the second free chest and then the silver chest, and then I will start on my gold chest. So then in the shop, Supercell has given all of us a free magical chest. So that is, I just unlocked the Goblin Gang, the Mega Minion, and Zap, Ice Golem, Skeletons, Barbarian Hunt, and then 3 Rage. And then there is actually a picture that unlocks, and that picture is a goblin, and on the other side will be a goblin, and the middle is a miner. And then the Goblin Gang, what it is, you probably already know, but it's just basically the two types of goblins that are in the game, and combine them into one troop. And then there is Lumberjack, and I will try to be putting that in my deck, I guess, instead of the guards or the fire spirits. So I guess instead of the guards, and then I will be going back to my 4-0 Classic Challenge. So we are in the battle, and I think I might do a Lumberjack minion horde push, but then he plays, oh no. So those elite barbarians are probably going to get very close to taking my tower, and those fire spirits were very deadly against my minion horde, and I'm not going to back up my barbarians, and he will counter them with an ice golem, which was not necessary. The tombstone would counter them. So now just saving up elixir, and then Lumberjack fire spirit push, and the fire spirits will take out the tombstone, and then Lumberjack will not get a hit on the tower. I was hoping it would get one hit. And now he will place elite barbarians and a hog rider, and I fireball all of it, but my tower took massive damage and went down. So I have not even touched his tower yet, and this is not looking good at all. I'm probably going to need to get a golem push doing. Usually I play on offensive, and I feel like this match I'm playing so much defensive, and I feel like golem decks are either you wait till double elixir, or you need to be constantly putting on pressure. And I like putting on pressure, and I feel like I'm not playing to that game style right now. So my golem's running down the lane, and that tombstone will be very annoying, and I will need to raise 5 elixir on the other side to counter what he has with those elite barbarians and fire spirits, and I will need to zap that. And now I have not supported my golem at all, and he is taking massive damage from that tombstone and tower, and he will explode, and hopefully those fire spirits will wrap up that mega minion, and hopefully I can get a little more damage than I have done on the tower already. And he zaps down my Electro Wizard, but I did get 1,300 damage off. And right as I place a golem, he places elite barbarians, and then more barbarians, and I am screwed completely because elite barbarians are completely overpowered. So if you can't already tell, I completely hate elite barbarians. I feel like they were better before the update, and they were usable, and they were a very strategic card, and I feel like now they're just overpowered, and they're just easy 3 crowns. So I will zap away all those skeletons, and then hopefully I will be able to take this last tower with 9 seconds left. Explode golem, and no, I will not be able to get it, even with the raged things, raged golemites. And he will laugh at me, and that was a little disappointing. I was very, very close to taking that tower. Probably, like, if the battle was a few more seconds long, I would have been able to. So, that Lumberjack didn't really work for me. I feel like the guards added a factor in that deck that wasn't there, like a cheap support troop, and just a counter, like a cycle card, and also a counter card, and I feel like the Lumberjack is mostly an offensive, and I feel like the guards are one of the defensive things in that deck. So going to start off with minion hordes, and just see what he has for them, and he will counter them with 2 elixir, which is, so he has a full bar right now, and he is wasting elixir actually, and then I'll go with another quick short push, and his Valkyrie and Wizard will probably get close count on that, and I'll just put a Fireball on everything he has there. And I actually did take a lot of damage from his tower. And half of his tower is dead, and I will zap away what he has that push, but then that was a dumb idea, because now he has Elite Barbarians too. And already, it is only 1 minute into the battle, and his Elite Barbarian Hog deck, which the other guy I think had like basically the exact same deck, will take my tower right now. So I really hate Elite Barbarians. So now I have an Electro Wizard running down his lane. He will zap down my tower and then drop his Fire Spirit. So I know he doesn't have anything for my mini horde except his Wizard. I guess if I maybe play Barbarians, I can draw out his Wizard. But I feel like that's just a waste of 5 elixir. So now I'm going to have my Golem, and I'm going to support it with the minion horde and guards anyways. And he will pull out his Wizard. So if I can Fireball that maybe. Well, first I will need to zap away his Skeleton Army, and then I will Fireball his Wizard, and then I will place Fire Spirits. And his Elite Barbarians almost died. They should die when the Golems explode. And they are so close to being dead, and so is his tower. So that was nice that he used his Elite Barbarians in defense, and I did not need to deal with them. So usually what I do in these kind of battles is I will completely forget about that second tower until there are 3 seconds left in the game, and then I will lose with 32 health. So I'm going to make sure that I zap that tower away like now. And I'm going to support this Golem, and then I'm just going to zap that away, because I do not want that to happen again when I was doing so good in this challenge to start with. So I will now back up this Golem with Fire Spirits and Electro Wizard, and by the time my Electro Wizard go down, my push is basically destroyed, but I do have guards, which should help. And then once my Barbarians finish with his Hog Rider, the Elite Barbarian should come down, and the Fire Spirits will kill them. So now, my Minion Horde should clean up his Elite Barbarian if I can get a Golem in the middle in time. But there's no way I could get that done in time, so I will just start up my slow push and work it to the front. So I'm going to Fireball his push, and then drop Electro Wizard to help clean up that Valkyrie, and then Fire Spirits for the Elite Barbarians, and then zap everything he has right there. And then I will place guards behind my Golem, but 2 of them will get brought back and help deal with the Hog. And then I will place a Minion Horde to clean up his tower, and if all goes well right here, I don't think he has enough to counter, and my push just got destroyed by a Skeleton Army. So I am in the driver's seat for this battle if I can continue defending his Elite Barbarians. If I let one slip, then this game is probably over, and I dropped my guards just a little too early, so all the shields died to that log. And then I will drop a Golem in the middle, because there's nothing he can defend against it. That will make it pop before it gets to the tower, so the damage of the tower will get off. Except maybe Skeleton Army, but his tower damage will get off. And now all I need is the Fireball, and that Fireball will clean up this game, and I will win 2-1. So that was a pretty long battle right there, but I was able to pull out a victory. And now we are 5-1, and the cool thing is, let's say you don't like pushing in the leaderboards, you can just do challenges, and that challenges count to your crown chest. So I think that's a little new thing that they didn't tell us would happen in the update. So now, getting into our next battle, we are playing Clay Switch, and then I don't have a great starting hand. It would be even worse if I had Minion Horde instead of Fire Spirit, so I'm just going to drop Fire Spirits and let them do a little damage to his tower, but he cleaned those pretty nice up with 1 Elixir Skeletons. And now, I could Fireball that, but I'm going to wait till he maybe puts down a Support Troop, or a Giant, I'm guessing he's going to put down now. And I'm going to zap it, and then put down Barbarians or Guards. And basically, his Sparky will hopefully never be able to get a shot off, because I do have Guards and Barbarians and Zap, which are 2 pretty nice counters. And then I will Fireball it, hoping that I would have gotten the Baby Dragon, but I did not. So I don't know why he's crying, and I'm just going to mute him and then laugh. And then I was not in a very good mood because of the elite barbarians I was facing, so I started BMing him. So I guess that's kind of mean of me to do, because I usually hate when people do that to me. And now I have a golem running down the same lane that he has a Sparky coming, so that's probably not going to end well. And now he's in an Ice Wizard, so I'm going to let it get off one hit, and then I will zap it. And that was probably a dumb move, and he has Tornado 2. Ooh. Okay, so what I'm probably going to need to do here is just not let him stack Sparkies, because the second he starts stacking Sparkies, I'm definitely done for. So guards should be able to clean this up. And I'm right, his Sparky was 1 or 2 cards away, or even in his hand. So that would have been really bad if I wasn't able to clean up that. So all he had to place were skeletons, and then it's Sparky again. So that was really good that I was able to not let him stack Sparkies. But none of his towers have been touched by me, and he has a full-fledged Sparky push coming down my lane. And I don't think I've even used the Electro Wizard to counter his Sparky, which is a very dumb move because it counters it perfectly. And I just did my first damage to his tower with 34 seconds left, and already I'm pretty sure I will not be able to win this. I try to back up my Electro Wizard, but it will not work. And everything is happening so quickly right now, and he's just defending with Giants. And I'm guessing he's going to place a Spark behind that just for insurance, and I'm going to try to get a Golem down in time. And no matter what, let's say I do get enough damage on his tower to bring that down, I will not be able to defend his Sparky push, and I go for defense, which is probably pretty stupid. But he will still take my tower and win 2-0. So that was a pretty hard loss. And now I am 5-2, and because I'm not having too much trouble, I'm having so much trouble with the challenge, I will get into a normal battle, and hopefully this will brighten things up for me a little. And he is a level 10, but that should not matter. And this is what you call the worst starting hand, when you have your 2 counter cards and your 2 spells, because there's nothing, like, anything you can do. And he will fireball my minion horde. So I know that he has 1 elixir more than me right now. So I know right now he's wasting elixir. And I think I'm gonna start a golem push once he places something. And we will both place a card at the same time, and he will have a Valkyrie coming down my lane that I hope I can deal with an Electro Wizard. So he does have Elite Barbarians, and that is just a joy, because I always lose against them. And I'm going to try to Fire Spirit this, but it does not work too well. And this Elite Barbarian will get a few shots off on my tower, and then I don't have anything to support my Golem with. And I placed an Electro Wizard, but by the time it's going to reach the tower, the Golem will already be dead. And now he will get actually a lot of damage on that tower. And I'm just going to wait and see what happens, and then drop a Fireball on the Hog Rider and the Minion Horde, his Minion Horde. And now I don't have anything to deal with his Hog, because I was completely out of Elixir. But now the battle is a little less lopsided than it was with the start. But both my towers are down to half, and I only have one of his towers down to half. So that's not good. And then I'm going to drop my Minion Horde on top of his Valkyrie. And then I'm guessing he will Fireball my Minion Horde. And all I have is Fire Spirits to deal with that, and his Elite Barbarians and Zap. So my tower will go down, and his tower will get pretty close to going down. It will be at 55 health points. But my tower is also down. So this battle is very lopsided so far. And I'm going to start a Golem push. And I started on this side because I could go for the 2 crown. But then I know that he would just come down that lane with the Elite Barbarians. So I decided to push and defend on the same lane. But I know that his Rocket, and now Inferno Tower will be able to kill my push and then take my tower. because all he needs is a rocket and then a fireball. So I have stacked Electro Wizards, and that will be very nice, but he will counter both of them with Elite Barbarians, and I will fireball them, but that will not finish them off. And he does place a Inferno Tower, and my Electro Wizard will keep stunning it. And the flashes went off, and I am so close to taking his tower, but he will just rocket and fireball me now, and that will probably be game. So there goes the rocket, and the fireball is coming, and there it goes. So there's nothing I could do to stop that, and I was pretty close to taking his king tower, and he is a level 10, so that would have been nice. But I'm just losing so much right now, and I don't want to affect my trophies or my challenge. And by the way, I did make it to Jungle Arena, but I will probably drop out of that pretty soon. And there are a few new cards coming. The one in Hog Mountain is the heal spell. The one in Jungle Arena, I'm pretty sure, is the Bandit. And then in Ice Peak, there are Bats, and then the Night Witch. So because I'm losing so much, I will put the Goblin Gang inside my deck instead of Spear Goblins. And I will make sure that I get an automatic win. I'll also place the Lumberjack in, and I will get an automatic win, and I will face the Trainer. So I am playing Train of Snow, and I will just go on with a full-fledged push right now with the Goblin Gang, and then a Hog Rider. So this should take his first tower, no doubt, if he does not counter it stupid like he usually does. And he will counter that spam units push with a P.E.K.K.A. So very well played by Train of Snow. And then a Fireball will clean up his support units behind that P.E.K.K.A. And then he will place support units in front of his P.E.K.K.A. So if you are ever wondering how to play Clash Royale, play the trainer and then do the opposite of what they do. So now my minion horde will hopefully lock onto his tower, and he does place a Goblin Barrel to defend against them, which actually was ish smart. And then I'll place a Lumberjack and a Mega Minion, and that should wrap his tower, because once the Lumberjack dies, the Raged Mini P.E.K.K.A. should take out his tower, and that is what happened, and I will freeze both towers, and I don't even get time to that, and that will be game. So because of the Bandit challenge that I wanted to play on my lower level account, I had to finish my challenge off camera, and that is what I did. So right now, here is the footage. I got 7 wins, so only 2 more wins. That will do it for this episode. I really hope you liked it. I will be making a Bandit video next week. Peace out.